Yo, what is going on, guys? Manny here, and welcome back to Sunday League. Sadly, right now I've lost my voice, so this Sunday League will not go as it normally would. It's gonna be a little bit different. Like, I can't commentate the same way that I normally would. I can't put the same energy that I would, and I also need my voice for a few important dates coming up soon. So, yeah, it's a little bit different already. Today's opponents we played last time in the semi-final on the way to one of our cup victories, and that is Barnehurst. These guys are older heads, a lot of experience, and we could see that from the last time we played against them. This is how it went down anyway. This time though, it's a league game. Obviously we got promoted, so now we're in their territory. Let's see how it goes down. Before we do that, I'm gonna check in with the UTR gang. I'm not gonna read the shout outs just because I'm trying to preserve my voice for the commentary, but let's do that. Okay, let's see who's in the starting lineup this week. In goal, starting between the sticks, is going to be Mitch for us. In defence, we're going to have Jed at right back. We're going to have Will and Jamil playing at centre back, and Qualms at left back today. In the midfield to start with is going to be myself, Tolu, and Drew playing just in front. Out wide on the right, we're going to have Sam. Over on the left is going to be Santos making his return, and up front is going to be Thomas to begin with. On the bench is going to be Lanray, Temi and Mikes, and we're also missing a few players due to their commitments.
Barnehurst today. We played them last time in the cup, for those of you who don't remember. And if we remember one thing from that game, is pretty much we controlled it. We let a silly goal in before half time, and we allowed them to think they were back in the game. But overall, I want to say the main thing is to look after yourselves today, but to protect your teammates with passes as well. If you play a loose pass and someone's trying to stretch or overstretch to get it, and they're going to contact, it's dangerous. So let's take care of each other, take care of ourselves.
Be strong, stand your ground. My front three, I need you lot to actually put your bodies on them today.
Martha and Manny said, or even those of us that played last year, they're going to be physical. So what does that mean? We need to move the ball faster. You can't dwell on the ball, you get clattered. If you get clattered, don't feel like ref should give you a free kick. It just means we need to move the ball faster, yeah? 1-2 touch, we've been doing that well for the past, I don't know, since the start of the season. So let's not drop it now, especially because we're on the Astro. Let's move the ball. All I ask for is energy from the first minute to the last minute. That's it, and we'll win this game comfortably. Yes, we've been winning, or last week you won by a comfortable result, but it doesn't mean that we ease off or take our foot off the gas today. We need to pump 4, 5, 6, take shots. We don't even know how good their keeper is. Test him early, and let's see this Sunday out, honestly, because they can't keep up with us. We're fitter, we're stronger, but just know you're in a battle. 50-50, going with all your body. You have to get taken off, but don't be a wimp and come out the challenge, yeah? All the best, boys.
Alright, come on, boys.
Let's go, boy!
Alright, so without further ado, we're going to get into this. Like I said, I won't be able to commentate it the way that I would normally do. You guys are pretty fed up with my voice already, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, us against Barnehurst. Here we go. We've kicked off and we are underway. How is this game going to go down? Okay, so it's going to be over on the far side there. I think that's Santos into Thomas. Thomas cuts back. Santos is there. Drew's screaming for the ball in the box. It doesn't make its way to him, and Barnehurst will break it down. It's back over on the left. It's Quam steaming forward down that side from left back. He's got a few shirts in front of him. Gets a decent ball, to be fair, to the back post. Sam sets it back to Jed. Jed rushes his shot, and it goes over the bar this time. It's up for contention this time. It's Tolu and the number 8. Number 8, quite a strong fella there. He's gone forward with the ball there. Tolu's put a foot in, got the ball, and the referee's given them a free kick. Number 5 for Barnehurst stepping up to take this free kick. Looks for the back post. Number 8 gets his head to it, drops to the 16, and he tries the spectacular volley. It's gone way wide. Just been rolled into Jamil. He's got a bit of time, bit of space. Plays it into me. This time I try and flick it around the 16. This guy's gone diving in. That's going to be a free kick to us. Moving on now, and the ball's back with Will. Will steps back, looks wide, and he sees Sam there. Nice first touch. He's got the number 6 in front of him, sends the number 6 stumbling, cuts it back, puts the ball to the back post, right foot. Santos is there. It's going to come back out to myself. Scuff shot, and it's gone off there. Thomas has flicked it into the back of the net. Yeah, again, apologies for my voice. I'm really struggling here, but I'm trying my best. That's 1-0 to UTR. Scrappy goal. Not the nicest of goals. Sam absolutely sending this guy tumbling. Couldn't sort his feet out. Sam plays it to the back post. And this guy's not dealt with it there. It goes to Santos. It's dropped in the box. He's cleared it away. A scuffed attempt by myself. And Thomas with a nice flick finish to take it past the goalkeeper.
Beat him! Love it! Santos! Oh my God! Yeah! I didn't even see the goal. Beat him! Yeah! Santos! Oh my God! Oh, time! Yeah! Hey! What's that? Well done!
What a pass! What a pass! I want Manny's assist, yeah?
Hey Sam, he's on skip.
So then, that is 1-0, and we have taken the lead. It's exactly what we needed. Mitch has the ball for us now, and he looks left. Out wide there in space is myself. I flick it over the head of this guy, and it's gone down the line to Santos. Santos has Qualms making a run beyond him. Thomas also drew to his right. Number 4's put a stop to that, but only for a moment, because the ball's eventually made its way out to Drew. Drew fakes to shoot and passes it out wide to Sam. Sam, can he get something into the box for us? He does so. It's cleared away by this man and further by that guy, but only as far as Jed. Jed tries to get past the number 4 there. It doesn't come off. Drew trying to find a way through as well. He's been brought to the ground, and that is a free kick to UTR. Standing over this free kick for us is Sam. Sam steps up to take it, hits it straight into the wall, takes a touch, and he's going to play it out wide for Jed. Jed takes one touch, tries to get into the box. Decent delivery, to be fair. They've just blocked it very well. Jed gets a second chance there. Tolu's arriving, and he can't get the header on target. Barnehurst have just picked up the ball. Number 9 tries to get to the 4. Thomas has done well. Good work from him to win the ball back for us. I'm going to play it out here to Santos. Santos has, once again, quite a few bodies in front of him. They're defending quite well and quite compact, really, at the moment, Barnehurst. Number 6 is going to pick up the ball here. He's going to rush his clearance under pressure from Drew. Comes out to me, into the feet of Sam. Nice first touch. Takes it away. Goes for the shot on his weak foot. And the goalkeeper does well to deal with that. We are slowly but surely growing into the game a little bit more. Will spraying another very nice pass. Santos does well to get past his man. He's got the number 5 coming across. It's into Thomas, but it's behind Thomas, and the 6 will clear it. Drew has the ball now. An opportunity to bring it over the halfway line. He's got Sam screaming for it out in acres of space here. Number 6 is going to try and put Sam under pressure. Takes a touch past him. Can he beat him and get sunk into the box? He does so. The referee said it's gone out of play though, so that will be a goal kick anyway. It's back inside our half, over on the far side. It's Qualms with the ball. This time Qualms is tangled with one of their players. The referee's given the free kick their way, which Qualms didn't even really know. He's gone to take the free kick for us, but it's theirs. Number 5 to take the free kick for them. He's going to float it to the back post. Number 17, they're unchallenged, but he can't direct it goalwards. Barnehurst coming down the line with this number 8 now. Will's going to get his body in front here though, and also come away with the ball. It goes back to Mitch this time. Maybe scuffed his clearance, didn't get it as he would have liked it this time. Number 7 picks up the ball there. Tolu's tripped over him there, and the referee points to the spot actually. And I'm not sure. I've seen bigger appeals going the other way. The referee's pointing to the spot though, and let's take a look at this. Yes, he's headed the ball. Yes, he's onside, this number 7. And this time, Tolu, contact on his right foot's outside the box, but his other foot's inside the box. Is it a penalty? Let me know down in the comment section below. But the number 5 is going to step up, take this penalty, and he's going to send Mitch the wrong way. That's 1-1. Barnehurst are now back in the game. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below what you think of that. Also, Mitch has said something, so that's going to earn him a yellow card, and he's going to get himself in the book. So then it's 1-1. We have some work to do. It's Will picking up the ball again. One of their players coming across. Will still going with the ball. Done well to come out of it, but he's given away possession. And I think it's been the story of our first half so far. We've been pretty sloppy at times with the ball. Drew's got the ball for us now. Goes into Thomas. Loose touch this time. It's come off the 6 and come back to Drew on the edge of the box. Footed shot, but straight at the goalkeeper. Qualms has just thrown into Drew. Nice little first touch. I think he got a little clip as well there. Play goes on anyway. Jamil steps in nicely. Thomas is about to pick up the ball. Looks like we're going to counter-attack, but the referee's pulled it back and given us the advantage. Tolu's got the ball in midfield for us now. Not a lot of movement though. Tries to slot one through for Santos. That's just going to run out of play. It's out the back with Will now. Fakes away from the 7 and he's going to find me in space. What can I do here? I've got the number 4 in front of me. Skip away from the number 4. Tugged a little bit. Can't regain my balance there and we'll get the free kick. That free kick is going to be taken by Tolu. We've taken it kind of short. We haven't gone long into the box. Thank God for that. It goes into Qualms here. Qualms plays it to me. We still haven't got many options there. I've tried to get into Santos and Barnehurst yet again dealing with it. We've just taken a throw. Santos is going to pick up the ball here. His clearance is blocked there. Number 4 is going to play it onto the 9 here. 9 plays it onto the armoured shed. That's a Barnehurst free kick. Number 5 for Barnehurst, stepping up to take it. Looks like a decent attempt, but it's going to go wide of the left post. They've got it at the back, under pressure from Thomas this time. It's going to come back to myself. I've been clipped by the 16. Referee gives the advantage as we still have possession. It goes from Tolu to Sam. Sam gets his head up trying to find Santos. Santos can't get under control and it will run out once again. Barnehurst in possession on the edge of our box, but the number 8 is going to buckle under the pressure of Drew and we might be able to get a decent counter-attack going. Drew bringing the ball forward for us. We have decent numbers here. The ball's played behind Santos. It's going to go on to Thomas here. Thomas is going to play this to me. I go to set it back to Sam and I get it all wrong. Just poor execution really. They've just thrown the ball into play, miscontrolled by the number 7, flicked around the corner by the 4. Decent shoulder drop from this number 8. Number 8 into the 7. 7 sells me a little bit of a dream there because of a shot, and that's never really going to trouble Mitch. Will's got the ball at his feet once again, gets his head up, plays it into Sam. Sam controls it, down for Tolu. Tolu away from the 16. 17 goes flying into Tolu there, and it's just not happening for us. They're defending well. Jed to take a throw in from the right for us. Sam tries to flick it past the 9. He's closed down. Number 6 will play it into the feet of the 8. 8 onto the 7. 7 flicked it nicely around Will. Great covering from Jamil this time though. Gets his body in front and plays it back to Mitch. Mitch is then going to launch one up the pitch there for Thomas maybe. 17 gets his head on it and it's almost an own goal there even. Barnehurst have a corner to take from the left, in swinging. It's tipped away by Mitch, comes out to the 17. I nip in there, I'm clipped. Lamray's got his flag up for a foul. Referee eventually does give that foul, and number 17 is just swiping at the ball very wildly. Sam in possession, over on the right, trying to beat his man. Gets the ball in towards the back post, is deflected. That'll be a corner. I'm going to take this corner, in swinging, load into the box. Drew gets on it, but doesn't get a sweet connection. Thomas has gone over to take a throw in for us. He's taken it quite quickly. It's gone into Tolu's feet. Tolu onto Drew. Drew onto myself. I take a touch, think about a shot, take another one. By that time it's blocked. It's going to come back to me again. This time I'm going to get caught with the ball there by the number 7. This guy's gone flying in on jams, but somehow they've gotten the free kick. Number 8 for Barnehurst has the ball again. He's going to lose it and go to the ground. Tolu's picked it up and he's played it onto Thomas. Thomas knocks it into the path of Drew. Drew bringing us forward now. It goes off the number 11, comes back to Santos here. Drew's continued his run forward. Can he get it across the box? This time it looks like he might be stopped. Good defending from the number 6. Santos goes to take this corner then. He's taking it short. It looks like that's Qualms arriving in the box there. It's hit off the 16. It's going to go behind for another corner. Santos goes to take this corner as well. He's taken it, but it's too high, too far, and it's out of play. So then there it is guys, the half-time whistle. It's 1-1 at this stage and we haven't really done anything at all. We haven't played well and we just look off the pace, to be honest.
In my opinion, you can argue, but that half was disgraceful. That was poor. I said, or we all said they love 50-50s, yeah? But all of a sudden, it's like, when it's a 50-50, we want to go into a 50-50 passing it, and then we lose it. We need to go in. I don't care if you go for a 50-50 and we clear it out for a throw. You need to be aggressive, because, in fact, our first goal was lucky, because we didn't even turn up to the game. It's like we're still in the change room. We come out, it's all lethargic, there's no energy. Our passing is poor. We pass it, there's no talking. It's not quick enough. As soon as you look up, we're dilly-dallying, dilly-dallying. Then when you pass it to someone, there's no communication. Then he's got somebody on him. I don't care if we're doing 1-2s, 1-2s. You and Will done it. It keeps the ball. Just do 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Let's change the picture. But when it's too tight in the middle, it means there's space out wide. But why are we not using the wingers? We're trying this Hollywood pass, yeah, from like diag to diag. No, we had joy last games when we thread it into Sam's feet, 1v1. We're doing it the first 2 times and then we stopped. Why? It's poor. These guys drawn 1v1, yes, a pen, but who cares? We weren't even close enough. On the cover, you have to get round. It's just poor all round. Like, that half was crap. Honestly, so crap. It's like we have to come out this second half and show that we actually like to play football. Because that half was disgraceful. Nothing was happening. Every time we do something, we're arguing. Let's just get the ball. Move it. I don't care if you man see a pass, yeah? And it's the right pass, but it's poor execution. Who cares? It's the right idea. At least it gets us up, and the tempo's poor. We got a throw. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, no, you take it. Oh, no, you take it. And then all of a sudden, they're in. It's poor all round, honestly. I don't know what you man are thinking about that half, because you can't sit and think, it's unlucky. But yeah, forget positives aside. Who cares? You can't take any positive out of that. The only positive is that we're not losing, because the fact they've gone in several times on goals poor. We have to be defenders first. When the ball comes, you have to head it. You have to say, Jamil's, boom, take everybody out. It sets a tone. When you see your centre-backs winning headers, you're like, yes, I'm in for a game. But when everybody's not going into 50-50s, it's like, wow, who am I looking to? Maybe I look to Manny, you do something. Let me look to Drew, you do something. We have to take ownership.
Boys, I can't disagree with that. We've been slow all round, and I think we've got comfortable first 10 passing it at the back. But we need to get out from the back quicker, because what's happening is we're allowing them to gain steps on us every pass that we take at the back. The thing is, we need our fullbacks to be out so we have an option, so it's not just Jams and Will passing the ball. And when a midfielder picks up the ball, I keep saying this, he needs 2 options. There's only one inside and one on the outside. Well, someone needs to come short. I feel like at the moment it feels like the midfield doesn't want to play football with me. And I think that's a mixture of us. Yes, we're making runs in behind them. People are going, I'm not getting the ball, I'm not getting the ball. But we have to have shorter options as well. Yeah, because what we're doing is skidding straight off the Astro all the time. But every single time we have it and we take a second, they come onto us and then we're just going long. That's not how we play. We're not supposed to go long. When we get out wide, we need to have that option. I'll show, and I need someone else to show for Qualms. Otherwise, Qualms is going to come inside, maybe try a bit too much and lose the ball. That's why it's happening, because we're lacking options. Drew, as a midfielder, you need to drop in and try and get the ball more when me and Tolu have it. Because me and Tolu are trying to play sometimes and it's not happening. We're getting caught on the ball because we haven't got that extra option. But we're taking a pass that we don't need to take.
All right, boys, now it's like what we're going to do now, yeah? So when we do have the ball, let's say, all right, so Will and Jamil, same as always, yeah? Try get on the ball. If me and Manny don't show quick enough, just bounce in between yourselves, and then the next pass has to go. Go in terms of the diagonal, the ball down line for Santos or Sam. Or you get into me and Manny play, and then we hit you, Drew. Drew, you set one of us, and then we look to play. If we have time, let's use the fullbacks. Yeah, I know it's sideways passing, but at least it keeps us on the ball for now, because every time we're trying to play through players, yeah? So let's try to keep the ball. I don't care if we score in the 90th minute and make it 2-1, as long as we're keeping the ball and we've got better energies, because that first half, let's just put it away, yeah? Let's start this second half afresh. Thomas, Sam, and Santos, all 3 of you can't make the running behind. One person. If it's you, you create the space so that these guys can come in. So you love to hold it up, yeah? You love to come get feet. So you say, yeah, feet, and then you guys make the running behind, and then we play you. Just let's spread the pitch. It's a bit too narrow or congested in the middle. Yeah, we have more numbers, but still, let's use our threats, man. Our top goal scorer hasn't even got a chance on goal yet. We need to get him on the ball, get Santos on the ball running. When it's 1v1, they're struggling. So let's play percentages. Let's get
listen, boys, it don't go
1,
straight.
2v1. It doesn't go straight. Yeah.
It doesn't go straight to them. Make sure the way to get Sam or Santos in is switch the ball. Say it's on your side, Will,
Yeah.
and you play out right back.
Yeah.
If you bounce it back into Will and we switch the play, that's where we get the other winger in on the other side.
1v1, and then
So
fullback
we
back
don't
up.
like we're going back to front too quickly.
Yeah.
We need to play it round, and then we got them in, because they're not shuffling quick enough. And then, if you want, then you've got 1-2s in the middle, because it is too congested in there.
Yeah.
It's like we want to get tackled. Yeah. So we need to be in the spaces, in the gaps. Sometimes when they're doing well, they're standing still, but they're being man marked.
I hear you. So sorry to interrupt. In terms of, I agree with what we're saying. One thing to echo what you're saying is like, if it's not the person who passes the ball who dictates the pass, it's the person off the ball. Yeah. So the thing is, like, what we're doing is, we're someone's in the pocket and there's a man there, just move 5 yards to, like 2 yards to your left, 2 yards to your right. That changes the picture. I hear what we're saying in terms of not playing straight, but instead of me putting it in there, run in there and I'll stick it there. You've already got to be on your bike, because then it becomes a 70-30 to you. If it's 50-50, say my man's the right back and you're like that and it goes over your head, then it's 50-50. If you know that I've got my head down, shoulders, then you already got the advantage. So in terms of like playing, tell me where to put it. Body language or your voice or your hands. Instead of me forcing it onto you, tell me what you want. Because if I play and then I go the other way and you're like, I haven't seen it, it's because I wasn't trusting you in that moment. So you've got to be like, Will, just give it to me.
Let's go. Everybody want the ball, yeah? We go from there. No arguing, none of that. Energy is like the past few weeks, man.
We're into the second half then. Can we do something different? Can we do something special? Can we take the lead? It's out here with Jed this time. What can Jed do? He's breezing down the right hand side, goes to cut it back yet again. Barnehurst defending well. Sam goes across to take the corner, in swinging into the box to the header Thomas, and Thomas has put the header wide of the post. A big opportunity for us there. Great delivery from Sam Thomas with almost a free header, and it's gone wide of the target. Unfortunate. Drew's picked up the ball for us, taking it over the halfway line, and he finds the feet of Thomas. Thomas has Sam out wide, continues his run. That's a good run as well. 17 quickly to try and apply the pressure for them. It's going to be Sam. Sam cuts inside to me. I go for the back heel there, trying to get onto Santos or what. I'm not sure, but it was the wrong decision again. We're trying to find a way to break them down. Look at the way they're defending though. They've got a nice compact shape. They're making it difficult for us to find gaps, and we're not doing anything or making the right runs in order to question that really. So it's going to be pretty simple for them. Regardless though, we're going to keep going. The ball's going to make its way back to myself. I'm going to play it into the feet of Thomas this time. Thomas takes a few touches. It goes out wide here to Sam. Sam's going to cut inside, maybe thinking about the shot. Cuts away from that number 6 again. It's going to come back here in the box to Thomas. Thomas taking the shot and it's hit the post. A big opportunity there, and we've just marginally missed out. A bit of a scuffed attempt here. Looked like it might have been going in, but it's hit the outside of the post, and yeah, unlucky. Barnehurst have a free kick. It's going to be taken by the number 5. He's played it down the line. It's gone over the head of Qualms. Number 8 dealing with Jamil here. Number 8 there in a tangle with Jamil, and the referee's giving them a free kick. I'm not sure what for. So then this time it's going to be the number 4 for Barnehurst to take this free kick. He's going to line this one up, play it towards the back post, and there, arriving at the back post, is going to be the number 5 up against myself there, and we could have done a lot better to defend that. Number 4 just floating it to the back post. There is the number 5, got his arm on me, and he's done enough to get his head on the ball. So yeah, 2-1 down, not the position we want to be in. We're at threat of losing our unbeaten streak right now, and it's not what we want to see. It's at the back with the number 9. He tries to get past Sam there. He's stopped in his tracks. Sam's going to pick up the ball on the right. Can he do anything? He's going to cut inside, and he's going to let one off from outside the box. Decent attempt, but a decent height for the goalkeeper, and he's done well to get down. Sam has it again, sizing up his options. He's got Tolu calling in a bit of space. Tolu takes a touch out of his feet, goes for a shot. Number 5's going to block it. Nothing happens. We've earned ourselves a free kick. I'm standing over it here. We're going to take it short this time though. It's going to go out wide to Jed. Jed plays it across the box. 17 swipes it clear. We need a response, and we need it quickly. It's into the feet of Drew. Drew's knocked it around the corner for Tolu. Tolu sees Santos in space. Santos takes a touch. He's got a few bodies in front of him. Goes, lets the shot off. It's deflected there, and it's going to come out here on the edge of the box. Can I get a clean strike off? No, I've hit it into the ground, and once again, it's just not good enough. It is funny how football works. Barnehurst haven't really given us too much to deal with up the other end apart from set pieces, and they find themselves 2-1 in front. This time Jed puts the ball into the box. The linesman's flagged offside, and I don't think anyone was in that situation. Mitch has just chucked this one to Jamil. Jamil's going to let it run. He's going to bring the ball out from defence for us. Number 8 chasing on him. This time Drew with a tangle, in a tangle with the number 4. Number 4's gone to ground. I think he's been hit in the face accidentally, and he's going to go to ground needing treatment. But during that, we're going to make a substitution. We're going to bring on Mike's to see if he can do something and change the game for us. Barnehurst trying to bring it away with this number 4. He's going to be pickpocketed by Thomas. Mike's going to play this around the corner to me. I'm back into the feet of Thomas. Mike's through the legs of the number 9. Is Sam skipping past that guy for the 3rd time this game or so, and literally it's going to come back to him. It's blocked by the first man. Goes back to Jed. He's rushed his clearance, and Barnehurst look like they might be able to deal with the ball this time. This time Jams is stepping in. Actually stopped their attack. It's going to go back to Mike's. He's been shoved in the back by the number 8. He skips away from the number 9, plays it into the box. It's a bit of a slice cross, and it's a sliced attempt too. No sweet connection on that one. Back up the other end, and Barnehurst have a throw in. It's the number 8 going to take a long attempt, it looks like, into the box. This time it's the number 7 jumping with me there, and he's put it into the net. That's 3-1 to Barnehurst, and once again we've gotten it all wrong. That's poor from me to be losing the header in the first place, but we should be marking a lot better. And there it is. It's a header from the number 7, beating Mitch, and Barnehurst find themselves 3-1 up somehow. With that anyway, we've made another substitution. We've brought Lamre on for Santos. Mike's has the ball for us, and he's going to dink it into a bit of space for Lamre. Lamre skips away from the number 11. This time he's going to run into a few bodies there. He's under quite a bit of pressure, and that's something that Barnehurst have done well on this day, I have to say. They've surrounded us whenever we've had the ball. They've changed up their style of play, and it's working for them at the moment. This time Lamre tries to get his cross in there, and again again, they've dealt with it. Barnehurst trying to bring the ball away. Number 8, not for the first time, getting caught in possession. Good tackle by Qualms. It's going to come to me. It looks like it's going to be a 1-2 here of Qualms. Got quite a few bodies surrounding once more. There, skipping away from the 4, and the referee's given nothing there. And he's saying that I was diving or something. But this time it goes to Mike's. Mike's has Jed with him. Can he do anything here? He's taking a few touches. Looks to get across into the box, which he does so. No problems for Barnehurst. We need something and we need it soon. Mike's lining up a shot. It's blocked by the number 5. Qualms here up against the number 2. He's been clipped there and also clipped there by the number 11. It looks like we're going to get the free kick. Standing over this free kick then, we have Lamry and Mike's. Lamry steps up to take it. He's curved it into the box, but into the arms of the goalkeeper. Will has it for us now, and he stepped in there. He's going to play it into the feet of Mike's. Nice turn away from those two. Tries to reverse the pass there for Lamry. It's not going to come off though. Overall, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell from watching the game so far. From UTR, it's been a little bit flat. You can see it in our body language. It just doesn't look like any of us have really been on the ball this time. Mike's plays it into Tolu. Tolu trying to get away from the 5 there. Can't get under his control. It's going to come back to Tolu again. Once again, can't really get under control. And this is just the story of this game so far. Goes back to Mike's. Mike's fakes the shoot. Mike's gets the shot off, but he's dragged it. And once again, even the goalkeeper, he's not a proper goalkeeper. We haven't been able to test him. They've booted it up here. Will's going to win the first ball. Qualms sleeping a little bit. Number 2's in behind here, it seems. He's gone for the shot. It's gone over the gate. We really desperately need something. I'm going to get away from that man there, their substitute. And I'm trying to bring the ball forward, get the pass wrong initially. Get it right the second time. It goes into the feet of Mike's. Mike's looking for an opening. But yeah, again, you can just see a wall of white and blue and no one to really pierce that there. Mike's tried the ball down the line and once again, they've dealt with it. It's going to come here to the number 7. Number 7 being held up by Lamry. It's going to go back into this number 2 here. Number 2 driving forward here. And he's bringing the ball away from UTR shirts here for Barnehurst. Tries to take it inside there. Or outside of Will. It goes back here to the number 10 and what a strike that is. Number 10 scores an absolute worldie. Thank goodness that the number 2 couldn't resist tripping up Jams here. But look at this, Jams gets the little kick there, he's gone to ground, and number 10, that is a beautiful strike. Unfortunate that they're not going to have the goal from that. We're going to make another substitution anyway. It's going to be Temi coming on the pitch for Jamil, and we're going to try and break them down that way. Lamry has the ball on the right, gets the ball into the box, not a bad delivery. 17's first to the ball, it's up in the air, we're not really challenging. Goalkeeper gets there first, and Barnehurst will clear it further. We need something quick and we need it soon. The throw-in's taken by Lamry. I've got it back to Lamry. He's done well to deal with it anyway. Lamry's still holding up possession for us against that number 16. He plays it back to Mike's. Mike's takes a touch out of his feet. Mike's into the box and into the header. Sam, that is a brilliant ball and a brilliant header. We are back in the game. It's 3-2. I'm not losing my voice. I've already lost my voice. I'm struggling here as you can tell. But what a delivery that is from Mike's. Great ball into the box and Sam getting his head to it, continuing his scoring run. But yeah, we're back in the game. Barnehurst have another throw in. It's into the box, but this time we've done the right thing and we've got Tolu on the end of that instead. The ball's just come out on the edge of their box. It's going to come to Qualms. Qualms going to knock it around the corner to me. Little 1-2 there. Qualms gets it under control there. Number 11's gone to ground. It's still in their box this time. Qualms this time using his arms, and it's a silly free kick to give away. And we did that all this game. Like, we were just giving away stupid free kicks. And that, at the end of the day, has allowed them to be in this game. Can we get this equalizer though? Tolu's gone to centre back now in case you didn't notice. He's played it into me, I've knocked it into Thomas. It's going to come off Thomas and going to the path of Mike's. Mike's takes a few good touches there. Trying to get it under control, just wouldn't drop for him really. He's done well to get the shot off. That's a corner. Mike's now standing over this corner, fizzes it low. This time it's Sam arriving there, myself and Sam in the same space, probably confusing each other. And we've missed a decent opportunity there. It's getting later and later in the game and it's coming back to Mitch now. Mitch being held here by the number 10. Mitch has left an arm out there and the referee has seen it. The referee does not agree with what Mitch has done here. He's walking over, and when he walks over in that manner, you can only see this going one way. And me, at the time, personally, I did not agree with this decision. And to be honest, right now, I still don't, in my opinion. Let me know down in the comment section below. What would you do if you were the referee and you saw that happening? Would you give Mitch a red card for that? Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you guys think that was a red card? I was arguing the fact that he was holding on to Mitch. Mitch literally shrugged him off and the referee said no, he's hit him in the face or whatever, or he's elbowed or something like that. And that's why he sent Mitch off. But it's a major talking point. Here you can see it. Mitch there, literally being held by the number 10. He's kind of got released and pushed away. The number 10's held his face. But I do not believe that's a red card. I do not believe it's a yellow card. And now we are down to 10 men. And also, also they've gotten a penalty. So then, sadly for Jed, he finds himself back in goal, not where he want to be, and the number 5 steps up and he's gotten his hat-trick there, 2 penalties and the header of course, so that's 4-2 to Barnehurst. In my opinion, it's just been an awful game all round. We haven't done enough. No one's really come out and taken the game by the reins, and we are all guilty of just being very, very passive. It is late in the game and it looks like we're just only searching for a consolation, and yeah, a few decisions have gone away from us. They haven't gone our way, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I personally feel, and I feel like a lot of the players on the team should know, we just haven't done enough in this football game to win this football game. We haven't turned up. We've been in a mentality where we sort of thought, oh, we'll turn up, we'll play, we'll win or something like that, and we've gotten a bit of a shock today. So fair play to Barnehurst. They've done really well in this game and they've kept us quiet in so many ways, but we haven't done enough ourselves. Anyway, we've just won a free kick. Can we make it 4-3? Mike steps up with the free kick and it's gone over the bar. Yet again, we haven't troubled their goalkeeper, and he's not even a natural goalkeeper. But yeah, all you can really do from losses is try and learn from them, and we've got a lot to learn from this game, a lot to work on. And yes, I know it is difficult, we don't train, yes, we just turn up and play, but I feel like the players we have, we are capable of coming out and getting a result regardless. But yeah, today a very poor showing. I myself am going to apologise for my performance, I'm going to apologise for the poor performance of the team, and I'm going to apologise that you guys have been there or have had to watch and endure this. A poor showing, yes. It just shows that we have a lot of work to do, and we have to come back and go again. That's all we can do really. After that game, and this is what the table's looking like, we are still top. Yes, a lot of teams do have games in hand and they do have points to pick up, but I believe that if we bounce back from this and come back stronger, we can do what we need to do. But we're still top, so that loss will not define our season. We just have to try and come back stronger. But yes, it was very, very frustrating to watch, to play, and it was just not good all round. Hopefully though, you guys can still stick with us for it. It's one loss, we have to come back stronger, we have to build from it, we have to learn from it and see where we go from there. But hopefully it'll be 3 points next week instead of a loss like this. Keep coming back though guys, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.